Oilers will carry it out. Here is Sneed fanning on it initially. That one gets knocked down and sent ahead by Andrew Wilner, one of the newer insertions into the lineup for the Hudson Crusaders. And boy, was he good last week, scoring 9 goals and 4 assists on the weekend set. There's a shot taken in that one, deflected just wide. Went over the skate of number 8, Ricards Bruveris, the Riga, Latvia native. Played his last hockey at HS Prisma Paraguvia U17. I'm not even going to try that one again. 23:30 left in the period. We get a whistle and a face-off coming up. Our 4th best in the Minnesota Junior Hockey League overall. 2nd best in the Central Division at 87.2%. Skinner stepping in to take the face-off. Caravos out there. Now passed it back out in front. Knocked away from Wilner. Picked up by Watson on the outlet. He's able to connect with Ruben Chavarria. Gonzalez ripped it away from him. Back over to the near side corner. Oilers are there looking to tie it up in the corner. That's Skinner. Pass across, and here is Gonzalez racing back out at center. Gonzalez pass across for Wilner. He'll settle it down. The New Brighton, Minnesota native trying to spin away from Skinner. Has Gonzalez back at the point. Skinner comes up with a loose puck, and he'll send it in. Lorison comes out to play. He'll give it back over for Kyle McKenzie. McKenzie pass across. Gonzalez gives it right back to McKenzie. Playing it ahead for Christian Ripley. Ripley sends in Douglas. Leaving the puck off for Bruveris. Gets back out to center. Here's McKenzie again. McKenzie met by 2 Oilers right at the blue line. Sends in. Back behind Douglas. He'll just leave it off for Kreitz. Kreitz banking it ahead. Has it intercepted by Justin Rudebush. Pass across. Here's Bryce Cushell with a shot. He scores! Bryce Cushell jumping in from the defensive spot. Able to put that one over the glove hand side of Douglas. 1-0. The Crusaders take the lead. Number 9, Will Schober. Chavarria over to his left. Held in by Skinner. Played back over to the near side corner. Kreitz steps up, able to hold it down low. Chavarria misconnect with Skinner. Now Watts stepping up. He'll take the hit. Watts over at the wall. Big time scrap that ends up coming back out. And here's Schober. Cross for Kreitz. Can't connect with Chavarria. Christian Ripley was there. He'll play it back in. It'll be picked up by Watts in his own zone. Watts spins away from Peter Caravos, the former Skokie Flyer. Out of the reach of Kreitz. Now fed right on in front. Caravos scores! Deflected it in. Southwood County Rec Center. They'll take on the Tri-City Ice Hawks. They also have a date with the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings coming up on Monday. That one could be a very good one as well. Good test for both sides. Now ripped back out by the Crusaders. Was Ripley throwing it back to the point area. Parrott has to retreat into his own end. Parrott playing it ahead. Sneed trying to jump up. Caravos lifted his stick. Trying to play it back down low. Couldn't connect with the glass. Saw Watts coming in. And Watts, just for good measure, puts him into the boards. Reach of McKenzie. Frankel is there. Taken hard into the boards by McKenzie. Kyle Gonzalez. Pass ahead. That one does not connect with Ripley. Going to go all the way down, and that'll be an icing. 13:24 now left. 3-1 Crusader lead. Most recent tally from Justin Rudebush. Lone goal scored by Schober on the Oilers side. Wrap back around this one. Picked up by Watts using that long reach, and now Watts carrying through center. Leaves it back for Remington Reynolds, but that was an offside. Reynolds questioning, but a face-off coming up just outside of Hudson territory. Well, the Oilers have shown a little jump since going down to 2-0. However, that Rudebush goal, a little tough to swallow for the Oilers. They were coming back, showing some momentum, and then one that sneaks through the 5-hole on Douglas. Turned over at center here. Scholze, and that one takes a funny carom and goes right through the blue paint. The odd things that happen here after 10 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Rolled back in, and that one will go for an offside. Boy, Lavorson came out to play that, and typically that one would roll down the glass and head back behind the goal. Took it, Karam off of the boards, and seemed like it was headed in. Not quite enough angle. Scholze, Remington, Reynolds, and Jake Greathouse. Here's Reynolds trying to pick it up off of the draw. Ripley knocked it away. It's number 17, Zach Billius, fired back in by Carpenter. Here's McKenzie with it again, plays it back toward the line. Caravos trying to help it back out to center, deflected off of, I believe that was Scholze and on a play. Actually, that was off of Billius and on a play. The Hudson Crusaders and the Worcester Oilers. Can I say Showcase Showdown, or am I breaking some kind of copyright law with The Price is Right? Ducks assistant coach, Jake Iveson, just kind of giving me the stink eye on that question. It was a serious question, man. Now carried across the line, that shot is taken and deflected up and out of play. Caravos trying to go to the net. You think I'm good? Okay.
Penalty for the Worcester Oilers, number 22, Jason Watts. 2 minutes for boarding.
1:44 left in the power play time for the Crusaders. 11:31 left in this first half of play. They lead 3-1. Wilner stepping in to take the face-off, wins it clean. Caravos going to get it right back from Gonzalez. Here's Peter Caravos trying to step in, gives back Gonzalez, fires the shot, and the save is made by Douglas. Wrapped back around by Carpenter. McKenzie catching up to it at the point area, able to hold it in, and then the Oilers get it back out to center. Skinner looking for it, doesn't clear the zone. Now Skinner on the backhanded attempt, and it gets deflected wide by Gonzalez. Oilers looking dangerous on this penalty kill. Now looking to eat a little bit of time, thrown back into the corner by Billius. Here's Hudson, ready to set things up again. It's McKenzie. Giving off for Gonzalez. Gonzalez pass across. That one out of the reach of Ripley. Going to go all the way in on Douglas, who decides just to get the whistle. With 1 minute left on the power play for the Worcester Oilers, or excuse me, for the Hudson Crusaders. Shorthanded chance generated by the Reynolds. Gets back behind the defense. High to the glove hand side. And the Oilers are trailing by a goal once again. Now McKenzie will pass it ahead for Ripley. Right down low. Wilner had it knocked away by Douglas. Wilner was wide open right in front of the net. Fed right back out in front. What a save by Douglas! Oh my goodness, gets the glove up on that one. It was a turnover right in front, and Douglas comes up with a huge stop. Things opening up a little bit here with 9:47 left in the first half. Wilner off of the draw, plays it back over to the far side wall. Sneed is tied up by Ripley. Here's Watts away from Ripley. Jason Watts ahead for Schober. Penalty's over. Schober to the red line. Had that one go off of the backup goaltender Jordan Langness and out of play. Face off over to the right-hand side of Douglas. It'll be Wilner with a draw against Skinner. Skinner wins it. Played back around looking for Chavarria. Chavarria strong on the puck, had a good angle, able to find Schober. He just throws it back in. Skinner going to try to chase it down. He'll get to it first. Centering pass, loose out front. Cleared off of the doorstep and then kicked free. And now a chance for the Crusaders to go back with some numbers. Here's Ripley stepping around Mulligan. Ripley walking in, pass across. Trying to connect with Wilner. It got softened on the way through, and the one-timer didn't have enough steam. Back to the point. Parrott fires a shot, kicked aside by Douglas. Now played back down low. Here's Caravos coming together with Mulligan. Skinner had his stick lifted. Played back to the corner. Now toward the line. It gets intercepted by Schobel. Sent back in by the Crusaders. They'll make some changes. This battle, so the Oilers are going back down our right-hand side. The Crusaders attacking back to our left. Scholze, Remington, Reynolds, and Greathouse out to start things off. Watts will throw that one in, and Lavorson knocks it aside. Lavorson had to come up with some pretty big stops at times in that period. Now it'll be Sneed chasing it back into his own zone. Sneed, and that one kicked free. It'll be picked up now by Greathouse trying to get it free. Caravos sends it back to the point area. That one splits and goes all the way back into Hudson territory. One of the Crusaders lost their helmet again. Here's Gonzalez giving it off now for the chip ahead by number 9. That was Wilner. Skinner giving across for Bradley Sneed. Sneed flipping that one in. Gonzalez will try to chase it down. It'll be wrapped around by McKenzie. Past the head for Ripley. Ripley with 2 assists in this contest. Sent back in by the Oilers. Ripley able to chip it back out to center. Picked up by Carr. Over to this side for Parrott. Parrott surveys, throws that puck ahead. No connection. Going to go all the way down, and that'll be an icing. Long outlet he was trying to hit Ripley, skating through the center ice area. Just a little too much on that one. 20:05 left in this second half, and we'll get a face-off down in Crusader territory. Carson on the right, Romani to center, DiCrescenzo over to the left-hand side. Off of the draw, it is controlled by the Hudson Crusaders. Wrap back over to this side, Kreitz jumps in. Carson able to hold the line. Threw it right back behind the net. DiCrescenzo stepping up, hoping for a little bit of help. Taken away by Wilner. Crusaders with a chance to find the exit. Got ripped away from Ripley, though. He'll recover, gets it back. Able to play it back over for Weddle. Now Caravos. Caravos ahead for Ripley. Working down the near side. Stops up with Kreitz watching. Played back down low. Here's Wilner helping it over for Caravos. Oilers can't get it past Caravos. DiCrescenzo just going to play it back into the corner. That allows Caravos to chase it back down. Now Wilner on the take. Defensemen are changing. It's sent back out to center. Knowlton gave off for Cernohouse. Flipped it in. Left by Douglas. Picked up by the Oilers. Going to come back now for Kreitz. Kreitz trying to send that one out. No glass there as it goes out of play. And now picked back up by the Oilers. Past ahead. Here's Frankel trying to deflect it in. Parrott sends it right back out. Kind of an odd occurrence there. Here's Caravos trying to chase it down. Ripley carries across the line, trying to turn the corner. Ripley still with the puck. Had it knocked away by Romani only momentarily, though. Now here's Caravos trying to get through the check. Caravos strong on the puck. Comes back out. Ripley fires a shot. Ferber makes the save. There's Wilner playing it back to the point area. Weddle trying to get it free. Sorensen can't find that puck. It'll be picked up by Ripley. Played back down low. Caravos centering pass comes back to Parrott. Parrott tries to fire the shot. That one missed wide. Rivera's turned it over. Here's Ripley at the near side circle. Backhanded attempt doesn't make it through. Oilers will try to clear, and Rivera's just going to have to pump that one all the way back down into Hudson territory and take the icing. Magicians, the Chino Hills, California native. Wilner off of the faceoff, wins it back to Caravos, trying to feed it through. There's another one in front. Wilner was down on his knees, couldn't handle the pass from Ripley. Skinner leaves back for Watts. Watts going to carry it out. Wilner intercepted, twists it back down low for Caravos, helped down to Ripley. He'll be met by Skinner back behind the net. Then Ripley comes back for the puck. Taken away by Watts, though. Here's Schober. Schober sending it in over to the far side corner. Played back over to this side by Weddle. Back to the point. Sneed fires the shot and hit the crossbar. Puck is still loose. Chavaria chopping at that rebound. Boy, Lavorison did not see that one. Now Watts throws it in front. Lavorison with a save. They chop away at the rebound, but Lavorison covers up. Sneed with a sneaky shot through traffic that hits the crossbar. About an inch lower, and we'd have a tie game. 12 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second half. Lavorison off of the face-off, able to play that one away. Sneed waiting to hold the point. Ripley does get it back out to center, though, just out of the reach of Wilner. Here's Watts, met by Caravos. Both players going down, no call coming. Here's Wilner feeding it right back out in front, bounces over the stick of Ripley. To center once again, Rudebush right back into Worcester territory. Ferber will stop it back behind the net. Sneed on the take. Sneed steps away from Wilner. And now carries up out of his own zone, passed it ahead, out of the reach of Skinner. Cernowhouse has it. For Wilner, who was going off on a change, comes back to Kreitz. Kreitz ahead for Sorensen. Skinner, a little miscommunication there. It'll be taken back by Rudebush, now carried on by Ripley. Ripley coming through traffic, weaves through, gets the backhander up, rebound, score! Back over to this side, Skinner leaving it. That blind pass intercepted by Caravos. Jeffrey Skinner. Back behind his own net, surveys, gives it over for Bilius. Going to come back to Skinner now. Skinner looking for a better option on the outlet. Played it ahead, Cernowhouse knocked it down, carries across the line. In a step too early, Wilner had not gotten back. Whistling it offside with 8:06 now left in this second half. Only one goal scored in this second half. It was scored by Cole Kuslitz, the Waupun, Wisconsin native. On the rebound attempt, a lot of the heavy lifting on that goal done by Christian Ripley. Taking on two defenders and going to the net. Kuslitz was there for the rebound. Shots on goal at 28-16 in favor of Hudson. There was 14-13 at the break. Sent right back in by the Crusaders. It'll be Watts catching up with it back over in the corner, trying to get it away from Wilner, using that big frame again, able to get that puck free. Ed for Remington Reynolds, intercepted by Ripley. Wanted to carry across the line, a little miscommunication there. Wilner had gotten back on time, but a little bit of a delay at the line by Ripley. Now here's Sneed. Cross for Scholze, harassed by Caravos, played it back in. Greathouse trying to catch up with the puck. It'll be played by Cernowhouse. Wilner trying to help it on, but a whistle and an offside will be charged to the Crusaders. Toss against Wilner, who wins it back. Hudson in their own zone. Pass ahead and offside. Ripley unable to hold that blue line, trying to tow it and go in offensively, but Ripley just a step over, and that's going to bring the faceoff all the way back into Hudson territory. Nearing the 20-minute mark of the second half, 5:04 left. 4-2 lead for the Crusaders. Shots on goal at 30-18 in favor of Hudson. Scholze on the draw, picked up by Cernowhouse, and he's got some room to skate along the near side. Nice pass ahead to Ripley. Ripley pass across, one-timer, score! Wilner on the back end of that one, and it is a 5-2 lead for the Crusaders. Wilner, Ripley, and the assist from Cernowhouse as well with 4:55 left in the period. Well, we mentioned Andrew Wilner and the great weekend he had. He's got 23 total goals on the season. One of the Week 15 players of the week with 9 goals and 4 assists. Christian Ripley feeding him there. Third assist of the contest for Ripley. And that might have been all the insurance that the Crusaders need in this one. There's Watts bumped off of the puck by Peter Caravos. Ripley feeding it back out in front for Wilner again. That time it hops over his stick. Ruben Chavarria can't get it free. Comes back. Ripley shoots, and that one hit the post. Still loose in the slot area. Who's going to come out with it? Finally, the Oilers do. And now here's Sneed racing out. Up ahead from his defensive spot. Draws a lot of attention. Crusaders with 3 right at the line. Able to stop him up. And now here's Wilner. Got away from Skinner. Just placed that one back into Oiler territory. Wright's racing ahead now. Crosses at the red. Played it ahead looking for Skinner. Frankel into the corner. Centering pass. Nice save by Lavorison. Puck is loose. And then it's poked back below the goal line. Skinner trying to feed it back to the corner. Puck played ahead. It'll be Carpenter stepping up to hold the line. Here's Sorensen. Carpenter with it again, trying to angle in front of the net. Carpenter comes back to it now. Centering pass doesn't make it through. Onto the stick of Skinner. He'll just sky that one over the top of the net. Comes back to the point and Kreitz. Right back behind the goal. It'll be picked up in front. Puck still loose. Frankel trying to get the shot off. Couldn't get enough on it, and this one is played back to the line, not out though. Carpenter feeds it in front. On the take, Skinner couldn't get the shot off. Sorensen attempted to pass in front, knocked away by the Crusaders. It was Waddell in front, able to keep that scoring chance from going in on net. Carpenter, another shot. That one blocked in front. Sorensen looking for that loose puck, still free. We get a whistle.